year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff. The crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They're going to run it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun running play called. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And it's complete downfield. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down and 10. Here comes a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled there by the defense. Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
There's a first and 10 play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's got it. He stopped him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's a screen pass to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a draw to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Secondary packed up off the ball now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Hand off to the single back. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Got space looking for the end zone here.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Inside the 20, inside the 10.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually he's going to hit some big plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air, it's Jennings. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. try and muscle for the first down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. And looking for a big play here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Offense ready to start this drive. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pocket. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Fire. Ready to go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Phil.
Dropping back. It's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On the set.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Come on, set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense on the field to take over. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. 1st down here for this offense.
325.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.